What did Feist say while playing Riichi Mahjong? On the red dragon tile, got tenpai with style, but didn't play safe. Losing badly, emoting sadly. Called a con with the Dora tile, but then I just deal in. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Okay, does the song One Evening by Feist translate well into a Riichi Mahjong song parody? However, does the song One Evening by Feist make me feel like an intellectual in a smoke-filled room talking about philosophy? You betcha! And that's why we do it, okay? Folks, welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, we're hunting, we're gathering. What a fruitful time it's been in the Mahjong mines. And get me back in the freaking gold room today, coach. As we load into the gold room, let me just say this. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider leaving a like and a comment. Helps out the channel a great deal. Of course, subscribe. I got new videos every single freaking day. All right, let's get in here. You know what the mantra is today? Try to have fun. Even if everyone just like beats the heck out of you and spits on your rotting corpse. Really violent imagery today. Even if that happens, you know what? We take it on the chin. We absolutely take it on the chin, and we try to have fun. We try to play safe. We don't, you know, recklessly, self-immolate or anything like that. Still playing good Mahjong, but we just want to be able to have fun here today. So, you know, the 3-3-4 shape, we could still accept a 5 of bamboo. We don't necessarily need the 6. How am I doing outside of the game? I'm doing okay. Today is kind of like a wacky day. So it's the weekend right now. It's the freaking weekend. I'm about to have me some fun. Not really a lyric from an artist I think you want to be quoting there, Yusong, but a friend invited me to, and this is very rare for me. I don't do a lot of, it's been so long since I've been invited by a friend to anything, and that's not even a joke. Like, I think it's been genuinely like 2 or 3 years since I've been invited by a friend to do something. So it's a great feeling. I'm not trying to gloat about that either. I'm saying like, it's more indicative of the fact that I need to make more of an effort to not only make friends, but keep up the friendships that I do have. And I'm very, very grateful for what has transpired. But anyway, your boy might go to a Magic the Gathering convention. And that's very, very true. Hang on. A lot of tiles get us into a Riichi Pinfu right now. We can draw into a 6, we can draw into an 8, we can draw into a 2, we can draw into a 5. In the circle suit and the bamboo suit, respectively. A lot of Dora have been discarded, so nobody has like a Gigantamax Pikachu hand all of a sudden, and you know what? We're happy to see that. A dealer Riichi with a double-sided weight. That's as good as it gets. I don't even care if we draw into the Dora. No one can use the Dora, so we're huge pogging right now. And luckily, there's still the red 5 of bamboo. Maybe we're lucky. Maybe if we draw into the 9 of circles, we'll get to call it closed con during our Riichi, which would be very, very nice. Borat voice. So yeah, this scene is fine. Just trying to stay in the dealer seat in East 1. So anyway, today is the weekend. I'm recording this video early in the morning because later in the day, I'm about to go to a Magic the Gathering convention. And that's not a I hit 2 or a Dora. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Okay. Kingdom Hearts is light. I'm now optimistic again. Holy guacamole. Oh my god, what the freak? Okay, this is really, really good. This is really, really good, right? I mean, I want to pawn up that Red Dragoon first and foremost, aka the Crab Rangoon. I don't know if we can pawn up anything else. I mean, I'm gonna cut 5 of characters. I know. It's all of our value. But you know what? We could still accept the Dora tile, right? Dora tile is the 5 of circles. That feels pretty good. All the rest of our shapes are freaking banging right now. This is probably going to be our pair, but you never know. We could pawn up the Red Dragon first and then pawn up the Key for Sutherwind. Red Dragon acquired. Okay, so what do we even want to do right now? I have a feeling that tonight's going to be a good night. I mean, this is an excessive shape. Like, we don't even need the 7-9. We have 5 shapes in our hand without it. So you know what? Let's get rid of it while the getting's good. Again, would love to accept some kind of a Dora tile, maybe a red 5 of bamboo. I know I'm simping hard for the red 5, but that's okay. It's what great Mahjong players are born of. Just a unwavering loyalty to the red 5. May it be so blessed as to show up in this current hand. Going to a Magic the Gathering convention. Don't really know what to expect, by the way. And I don't even have a commander deck. I'm just borrowing my friend's, who luckily has a few commander decks. I'm borrowing some of his. And that's very, very exciting for me because, I'm just happy to play with anything. Like, I know it's cool to build your own deck and then to, and play with it. Like, I know some people actually have a rib removed so that they can play with their own deck. But to be honest, I'm just there to I'm just happy to be nominated. Do you know what I mean? I'm genuinely just there to have a good time. And so I don't really care what I'm playing. I'm really excited to go see the artist alley as well. I mean, I don't know if I'll buy anything because I'm not in the market for art necessarily. Like, I'm not looking for a giant Liliana of the Veil centerpiece for above the fireplace mantle, whatever have you. But that's cool. Just to see people like excel at something, like visual art. That's something that I have literally no idea how to do, right? So that's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah, I don't really know what to expect. On the best case scenario, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll meet a friend today. That'd be pretty nice. And then the cynical part of my brain was like, Yusong, what are you gonna make a friend via the randos that you're gonna meet at a convention? And I was like, wait a second. I'm going to that convention. And I would probably make friends with me if we lucked into a game together or something. So you know what? There's definitely a chance. Is it the greatest chance in the world? No, but like, there's nothing wrong with being a little bit optimistic. And holy smokes, okay. We weren't thinking that anybody else had anything bad, but Crossroad steals this with a one-hand hand. I mean, I was pretty happy with the way things were going. And you know what was nice there? I liked throwing 5 of characters. I like throwing that red 5 bright and early in the morning. I'll just tell you that much. I think sometimes we get sucked into the value hole, right? We get sucked into the value trap, and you don't have to do that. You can just cut the red 5 and literally everything's gonna be okay, you know? If someone else pawns it, that's okay. It's still just one red 5. Left Lord, we have competing dragons right now. 8 of circles, you're probably not gonna be my pair now. You're just not, you know? And what am I hoping to draw? Another 7 of circles? Yikes. All right, this is a very awkward hand right now. What do we want to see? 4 of bamboo is actually the nut draw. 4 of bamboo gets us into a Ishan 10 or a 1 away from tenpai situation, right? Drawn to the 4, cut the 8. But we have no safe tiles, which doesn't necessarily feel good to me. And also, cutting the 8 might be a little risky, considering the door is the 5 of circles, and people are going to want to wait with their 6s and 7s to hopefully accept something like the Dora tiles. So, 8 of circles, not necessarily the safest tile in the world. What would also be nice here, ooh, okay. I mean, okay, if we draw into 4 of characters or 4 of bamboo, we have a really, really nice tenpai. Barring that, we have a pretty mid tenpai. Like if we chi into a 6 or a 9, we just have a single tile weight. I mean, that's not bad. And I'm gonna even take that one step further. That's pretty good because we have 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence suddenly in our hand, which honestly is a nice little value proposition for me. You know what I mean? This was a red dragon hand. Suddenly we might have a 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku. Was I planning for this since the dawn of time? No. Am I happy to see it? Yes, because we don't accidentally want to discard like a 6 or a 9 or anything along those terms. Now that we have recognized that we have the Sanshoku possibility. So Left Lord, draw your last pathetic card, okay? And you might be like, oh, my grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards. Let's just be real. Some of your grandpa's sealed Bloomborough deck has pack fillers. They're not all gonna be bombs and rares. Okay, here we go. So yeah, I'm excited to go. I have legitimately no idea what to expect. Don't really like crowds, but I'm hoping that, you know, not every single place in a convention is crowded. There's also like ticketed events where on top of the ticket, just to get in to the door, you can also pay like a premium, or I guess not really a premium, but that is tenpai, but it's such a freaking bad tenpai. Oh my god, I'm taking it, I guess? Yikes. Okay, not really what you want to see. We can even pawn up the 7 of bamboo or the 9 of circles still and then get on a double-sided weight. This is a single tile weight for the... I mean, now it's a double pair weight. It's technically better outs, right? It's technically better outs, better pizza, Papa John's, minus the controversy. All right, I'll happily take that. Yeah, this is fine. Now it's like all the 8s are gone, so no one can be waiting with a 7-8. Hopefully someone recognizes that and throws the 9 of circles as a result. Hang on, because we're playing really fast and loose right now. But we're like 10 tiles in. Someone is probably in Tenpai, and we've seen 0 copies of the Dora. And Left Lord cuts a tile that Tsuji did the Dora. That's pretty spooky scary. So I'm gonna be real with you. If someone does anything scary, we get the heck out of Dodge, okay? I don't want to bet the entire family farm on a hand like this, and we don't have to. Oh my god. A little bit risky there, right? A little bit risky. Not really sure if other players had really, really strong hands. We got out of there just fine, but I think it was right to have our spidey senses tingle just a little bit at the end and ask ourselves, this is a really volatile board. No, everyone, I feel like a lot of other people have Dora, and it's just waiting to destroy someone in their hand, right? So very lucky that we were able to see that. So great shapes here in the circle suit. Maybe if we're lucky, we can get a pure straight in the circle suit. That'd be pretty nice. Pair the 5 of characters. Nothing wrong with that. Catch me outside. How about that? And other memes from 2013. Dora is going to be the 4 of bamboo. It's really, really nice as a result if we get the 5 of bamboo. That's going to be a nice tile to look out for. It's like a young and hopeful player at this year's Pokemon World Championships. We just draw into the freaking Dora. Okay, that's good. How many tiles am I away from Tenpai? I think I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai, right? I draw this, cut this, draw this, cut this, and then I'm in Tenpai? That seems right. That seems right. Or I cut this, right? Because the 9 of circles is going to be our pair. Right. There's some hard tiles to come by, right? 5 of bamboo isn't necessarily, doesn't necessarily grow on trees, despite the fact that, I mean, bamboo kind of, grows from the ground, but not all analogies are perfect. Anyone doing anything scary? Left Lord could be going for something in the circle suit. They haven't discarded any honor tiles or any circle tiles, so it makes me a little bit scared. It makes me, I might even let out a zoink scoop. I might even let out a raggy, depending on the situation, how it necessarily finds us. Pair of the East Winds. Now that's really, really interesting. I like that. You're gonna like the way you look. I mean, I think I cut 3 of circles because we get still have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? We could still accept 4 of circles, and it's not even that bad. Left Lord, I'm genuinely concerned. About what Left Lord is doing here. They've started discarding circle tiles. Maybe they're in Tenpai, we don't know yet. I think I need to be able to secure my lot in life by pawning up the Clint Eastwinds before doing anything else. Sometimes, I don't know if you've ever watched oh, hang on. Okay, this is, no, I don't even know what's going on. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm scared right now. So basically, we want to pawn up the Clint Eastwind, cut a 5 of characters, and then we're in Tenpai. That is the situation that we are in. Frick, Right Lord calls the Riichi. We don't even, okay, I mean, they just get the Ipatsu. We had very few safe tiles to fold there with. Right Lord's gonna take a 4-han hand. That's gonna take a big bite out of a Cross Lord. Now we have some competition for first place, but hey, I like a game that's a little bit fast and loose. You know what I mean? Yeah, we had very, very few tiles there to fold with. So, new round, who dis? Dora is the Green Dragoon, aka the Crab Rangoon. We have a 1-2-3 Sanshoku chance, maybe, right? Genuinely 1-2-3 or 2-3-4 Sanshoku. Nice little potentiality there. Okay, pair of the 9 of bamboo. Now, this is a weird one, because we're kind of like schmooving our way very, very quickly into Tenpai. I have a feeling, call me the Black Eyed Peas, I got a feeling that we're going to have to, yeah, discard the Dora eventually. And you know what? Left Lord's going to cut it, so I'm going to cut it. If all your friends cut Dora off of a cliff, would you? Yeah, it's a dangerous tile, okay? It's a dangerous tile. And surely if all my friends are doing it, then they've got a reason to do that, right? Did my friends have any trends in high school that I felt like peer pressured into doing? I mean, genuinely all of my friends, I was at a huge disadvantage in high school. Why? Because my looks were so good that people would fail to really try to get to know me. No, dude, and I don't mean to say no, dude, as if we're if this is a real boys' night or anything, you know, god awful, or not god awful. Just that's not the vibe that I'm trying to go for. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I genuinely asked out a lot of people in middle and high school, and I got rejected a lot of times. So let me tell you, if there was a punch card for every 10 rejections, you would get a free boba tea. I would honestly have a problem with my blood sugar levels at this point in my life. I'm just telling you, I got rejected a lot, okay? Got rejected a lot. But then it caused me to get a personality, I think. Or I don't know. Hopefully I had a personality before that. But now my personality is freaking rock solid, you know? Yusong, all you do is sing song parodies? Come on! Why are you being so rude? Why are you being so rude about it, though? Alright, this is a weird one. I don't know how this hand is going to turn out. Nut draw would be drawing into a 2 of bamboo. I cut the 9, and then we draw into a 4 of circles. I cut the 9. Now, we're 1 tile away from Tenpai. It's no Sanshoku, but it is Riichi Pinfu Red 5. And we're not really scared of someone else having like a pair of the door or anything silly like that. I guess I'm doing it, even though I don't love this idea. Like now, if we draw into a 5 of circles, I guess we're pogging. But then it's a single tile away for the 2 of freaking bamboo. I mean, I don't love that. 2 of circles? Man, why does this board feel scary? Left Lord is cutting straight up gas right now in the dealer's seat. Gotta assume that their hand is something, right? They cut Dora early. Surely that is indicative of the fact that they have a plan? A man, a plan, a canal? Panama? I mean, I shouldn't judge someone's character based off of their match history, because let's just be honest, I know this. I'm not even trying to like showboat or anything. I think I am genuinely better than my match history. I think I've just misplayed a lot. Late game Riichi. I don't want anyone to play safe. I accidentally clicked Riichi anyway. I didn't mean to. I was gonna sit it down, but then... This is why I mean I'm better than my match history, folks. I'm kind of going sicko mode right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, I deserve this. I absolutely deserve this right now. I don't like crowds, so I'm going to the convention. But I'm hoping that, like, you know, there's gonna be less crowded areas within the convention to just like chill and do random stuff. Maybe buy a booster pack or something if I'm feeling really, you know, if I'm feeling really like, ooh, you know, I'm cutting loose today. Yeah, all my friends played soccer and I didn't play soccer. So I felt like I was at a big disadvantage because I also wasn't really athletic and I'm still not really athletic, which is a real bummer in our society, I guess. So yeah, not very athletic. They all play soccer. But we did have common ground on things like Magic the Gathering, on things like getting rejected from a bunch of different people. No, I mean my friends were dating. What the heck? How did that happen? All right, here we go. Dora is the Green Dragoon once again. I threw a Riichi stick, so there's one leftover Riichi stick from the night before. The Red Dragons have genuinely been calling my name. Who am I? Joey Wheeler? Genuinely? That's real, by the way. Joey Wheeler is a character from Yu-Gi-Oh! Whose namesake card is the Red Eyes Black Dragon. I mean, I keep this, right? Like, we're 1 tile away from Tenpai right now, and let me tell you something. I would, without a shadow of a doubt, pawn up the 8 of circles or the 3 of bamboo and cut whatever tile is unnecessary. Very happy that the Dora passed there, right? Had someone else called pawn there, pretty sure we're just supposed to lay down and play dead after that. Like, I think we're just supposed to, you know, go possum mode. Some people go sicko mode. I go possum mode and just try to big fold before it gets us into trouble. Again, we're in first place right now. We're in a great situation. Unfortunately, we can't draw a good tile and other people aren't discarding the tiles we need to pawn up. That's okay. Oh, I was gonna say this. It was the round where we had a pair of the East Winds. If you've ever watched like pro Mahjong or just like a competitive Mahjong tournament, the commentators will have everyone's hand revealed, right? So sometimes someone will call a Riichi. That's like a totally normal Riichi. And you like Riichi Pinfu and you're waiting on 5 of characters and 8 of characters. Such a normal hand, right? We're so normal right now. And then you look at everyone else's hand and like someone has a triplet of the 8 of characters, one other person has a 7, 8, 9, and then another person has a triplet of the 5 of characters. And you're like, oh my God, I can't even look at this. Cause that Riichi did make sense. But now, but it's just like, oh man, that's gonna haunt me for the rest of my days. Like what if every time I get into Tenpai, someone literally has like a quadrillion copies of the, hang on, 5 or the 8 or just the 4 of characters? I'm gonna be real with you. I believe in the I believe in 8 of circles a little bit more. Plus, it's a Suji trap. Maybe the 3 of characters is a little bit dangerous to discard, but honestly, 5 of characters is also safe or risky to discard. Excuse me, by that metric. Okay. Again, just hoping for the 8 of circles to come home. That would be very, very lovely. We get to do a cute little 3-Han hand, red dragon, red 5, and we get to pick up our Riichi stick from the round before. So everything's coming up Millhouse. If that's the case, Crosssword, not playing very safe. And you know what? I don't blame you. It's very hard to tell when a player is in Tenpai if they have an open hand. It's easy when someone calls Riichi, right? We can all point and be like, haha, that person called Riichi. Ha 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 ha. Don't know what that is. Maybe I'm just going through my bullying era if someone else wants to call Riichi. Great hand. No complaints. Definitely a Riichi Pinfu kind of a number, but absolutely great. Dora is going to be the Nolan Northwind. Okay, I'm telling you right now, if we see the Nolan Northwind, I'm going to cut it immediately. A Crosssword pawning up the Green Dragoon. It only made sense that our good fortune would have to come to an end. But this is a really, really great hand. So we have 4 shapes right now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a 5th shape. That's a good one. I'm not going to lie to you. We're 2 tiles away from Tenpai, but now we can accept 4 of circles, 5 of circles, 7 of circles, 8 of circles. That's also a great tile to pick up. You know, maybe if we draw into 4 of bamboo, we can go Tanya mode on everyone. Try to remain in the dealer seat just to truly, you know, abandon all hope. Ye who seek to take the dealer seat from my cold dead hands. The scary thing is, though, is that like a Crosssword seems to have some good stuff, and I mean, this is 1 tile away from Tenpai. It doesn't look like it, but 6 of characters absolutely gets us there. I can't chi still, right? Unfortunately, I can't chi. If I had a 4 of bamboo, I would absolutely chi for the 6 of characters. But because we don't do that, I think we gotta play a little bit cautiously here. So a Crosssword, this is what I was saying. A Crosssword has a triplet of the Green Dragoon. That's terrifying. Because it means that they could have a pair of the Nolan Northwinds. It means that they could have a triplet of the Nolan Northwinds or something like that for a real worst case scenario. Eventually, we do have to start folding, which is, I don't know if it's already past that point. Like a Crosssword cutting 5 of characters. Okay. Gotta be a little bit careful here. I mean, I'm fine with cutting that. 6 of circles doesn't really feel that safe. There's the Dora tile, and a Crosssword pawns up the Dora tile. Okay, folks, that is our cue, okay? You know how it's like when the Oscar award speech givers are like, you know, they start playing the orchestral music underneath, and it's like, okay, buddy, wrap it up. This is, I mean, we're gonna need to wrap it up right now. I don't even care if they sue and we pay out a giant dealer penalty. I genuinely don't care. I think it's gonna hurt, but it's nothing that we can't overcome in the late game, right? So 4 of circles, I just threw a 5 of circles. What is guaranteed safety? Guaranteed safety is the 5 of characters. I'm going guaranteed mode right now, like buying a government bond instead of dumping all my saved income into meme stocks. 4 of characters, also feeling pretty good. I don't even want to deal into like a double pair weight or something silly like that. What happens here with the 7 of characters? Can I throw 7 of characters? They can't be waiting with a 5-6. They can't be waiting with a double pair. They could have like an 8-9. They literally can't have an 8-9. They could have a single tile wait. If they, oh my god, it's the Dora now. Okay, never mind. Oh my god, and Right Lord calls the Khan into Riichi. Okay, that's an extremely spicy meatball. Oh my god, this is, oh my god, what a spicy meatball. Hang on, I have to focus a little bit. Oh, I thought I had dealt in. Okay, I was like, the one of characters was literally safe. Oh my goodness gracious. So, a lot of pros and cons right now. Pros, a cross-sword didn't win, and we didn't deal into a cross-sword. Cons, Right Lord, who are competing with for first place, won that hand. We pay out the dealer penalty, and suddenly our first place finish is not looking as secure as it once was. So, definitely getting a little bit spicier as we head towards South 4, but that's okay. Dora this round, 4 of characters. Okay. 4 of characters. What is this? A good descriptor of the commander pod I'm gonna be in later today? Because commander is a 4-person format. 4 characters if you're lucky. Hopefully you have fun there. I think that the trouble with commander is that it's the most popular Magic the Gathering format, but I'm a sweat lord. You know what I mean? Commander is like a casual format in the sense that there's a lot of like social stuff that you can do. It's like, hey, I won't attack you if you do this, which is not something that you can do in a one-on-one game of Magic. It's more of like a collaborative experience. But I'm a sweat lord. I'm like not chill. I don't know how to tell you this. I'm genuinely like not chill. I have 0 chill. I love competition. Oh my God. I love competition. So I like playing, I'm like, you know, a 60 card format Andy. And this is bad because I saw a tweet the other day is like, that read like, dating is terrible. I mean, what if you start dating someone and you learn he plays 60 card formats? And I was like, come on, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So we're out here. We're getting lambasted by the Magic the Gathering community. That's okay. The trouble with Commander is that it like, you know, it's a social thing. And you have to kind of rely on everyone else at the table to be a little chill about it. And that's honestly my biggest reservation in playing with people that I don't know. What if someone just brings like a way too intense energy? And I'm not saying that bringing an intense energy is you know, bad or whatever, but I think sometimes people can get so sucked into games that we forget that we're playing alongside human beings, and that is a little bit like too much for me. So I'm scared of that, and I don't mean to like, hopefully I'm not dooming myself to that by, you know, speaking it out loud today, but that's very much so on the forefront of my mind. Hang on, I kind of want to fold here. The reason being is because Left Lord just cut Dora, and I have nothing in my hand. I genuinely have nothing. 5 of bamboo. After all, why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I just freaking huge fold? I legit have nothing right now. I have a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That Left Lord has something if they're willing to cut Dora followed by Akadora, which is red Dora in Japanese, right? So I'm very scared of what that could represent. Other tiles that I feel like are relatively safe. I mean, 1 of bamboo certainly bringing a je ne sais quoi to all of this. Oh no, for real? All right, I mean, there's nothing we can do about that. They literally killed the crosslord. I love the Domitan Andy, by the way. I love the Domitan Andy. Yeah, and honestly, we were right to fold there. We were genuinely right to fold there. No Dora, I mean, 1 Dora visible. Something doesn't feel right. Our hand is literally hot garbaggio, okay? If our hand was a little bit less garbaggio, maybe we could flirt around with doing something there, but our hand was quite literally garbaggio. So you know what? 2nd place, plus I think we played really well that game. I'll take it. So what happened here? You dealt a 5 of bamboo immediately after I called Riichi. And honestly, another misplay that we did was calling Riichi in the late game for that 1 round. We shouldn't have called Riichi. I didn't mean to. This is, I'm so sorry. You are not close enough to Tenpai. And I think you have safe tiles, right? You at least have 1 safe tile. It's not even that much. I can understand your hesitation here because, you know, you don't even have that many safe tiles after this, but your hand is kind of, sometimes the best offense is a good, or best defense is a good offense. I suppose, but I don't like this. I personally don't like this because I'm kind of a coward. A lot of 6s and 7s are visible. Probably you can get rid of 7, and then probably you can get rid of 8. Or honestly, you just play a 7 and see what other tiles come out, and then make your decision based off of that. So this is a weird one. Someone's sitting Domitan this entire time. No, there's the Riichi call. 1 of characters not very safe. You have 2 Dora. Oh my Gamora. And you're 1 tile away from Tenpai. I think it might be, you can't guarantee yourself a good weight. You have a high scoring hand, maybe, right? If you draw into 2 of circles and you call Riichi here, it's just Riichi Dora Dora. As the dealer though, I don't even hate that. It's like quite good, in fact. And this is a terminal tile, plus you see 3 2s. Okay, I can kind of F with this, but consult the damn Oracle. You have a 1 away hand, and you might have a bad weight. You might have a bad weight. So I think you're supposed to fold here. I'm not sure. What would I have done here? 100% fold. You know me, I'm a freaking coward. I would fold any day of the week. Just try to protect the plate here. Not end up in last place. Try to end up in a very sticky situation. So you cut 5 of characters and it deals into me. You're moving closer and closer into Tenpai. What are your discards? Are you not trying to win? Oh my god, were you just on auto draw and discard because you're literally trying to demote? Oh my, and I didn't notice the whole time? And I was making strategic observations about your discards as if they meant frickin' anything. Oh my god. I think, you know, if you want to do some quiet quitting, I can kind of respect. I can't believe you did that the whole game and you got 3rd. That's amazing. That's amazing. And then this last tile, I mean, you got to go for it. I think you genuinely got to go for it. Do you though? I mean, Green Dragon Dora Dora is a really nice hand. But this is Spidey Sense alley, you know what I mean? The Spidey senses must be tingling at a time like this. You know, I've actually never seen me and the Mahjong Spider-Man in the same room at the same time. Some people will say, you know, it's me, Yusong Morales. Okay, hang on, get me into a ranked match. Take me into the bronze room. That's too short of a game. We gotta do a little bit of a cool down with a 3-player game in the literal bronze room, okay? I don't mean to say bronze room with so much venom in my voice. I'm just a little bit tilted from getting 2nd place instead of 1st place. And I'm especially tilted by not recognizing that the player to my left was literally draw discard the whole time. And I didn't notice. That is honestly humiliating. I cut the Dora tile immediately. Okay, that's fine. I knew it was the Dora tile, but here in 3-player, there's no character suit besides 1s and 9s. So you know what? Totally happy with that. This is probably like a Riichi Pinfu hand if we're lucky. This is bad. We would like some of those tiles, right? This is 1 Han for every North one that you have. We would like some of that if anyone else is so kind as to be the buyer. I mean, I don't think I've had another video where we've had such an abundance of the Red Eyes Black Dragoon. That's really, really nice. What is our pair going to be? Maybe the 1 of Bamboo is going to be the pair in this hand. Finally, a Nolan Northwind to call our own. Okay. I mean, now our hand is pretty easy peasy lemon squeezy. Should have cut the 7 of Bamboo, right? Because 5 of Bamboo is because 1 of Bamboo is a safer tile to throw. But now we pawn into the Red Dragoon, probably cut the 8, and then we're in Tenpai. Or we could just call Riichi, and you know what? We let it freaking ride, baby. I don't know if anyone else is going to play safe around this. Maybe a Red Dragon comes out if we're particularly lucky today. Okay, but yeah, you know, I've been liking Riichi Mahjong more ever since the goal is to try to have fun. Again, it's very tough when you just end on a bad luck streak and you're just losing 24/7. But then it's like, you know, I'm saying this to myself, like, you should have fun with the commentary if at all possible, you know? Sometimes the commentary can lead you into really nice places. Like, did I tell you that when I was a child? I don't know why this popped into my mind, but I thought the Cheesecake Factory was literally like an industrial plant. I did not realize it was a restaurant until I saw one with my own 2 eyes. Also, this is very funny. My mom, you know, we immigrated to this country, or I say we, I didn't really have a say in it, but like, you know, my parents immigrated to this country when I was 4. We lived in Long Island for a while. You could probably tell. Long Island by my accent. Just kidding. I don't think I really have an accent, but we lived in Long Island for a while. And then my mom, I don't think it was at the Cheesecake Factory, but one day we were at a restaurant and my mom was like, oh my God, they have a Long Island iced tea. You should get that, Yusong. We lived in Long Island. And I was like, Mom, that's like one of the most, I was like 13 at the time. I was like, Mom, not only is that an alcohol beverage, but that is like possibly one of the most alcoholic beverages. I'm gonna cut the door here. Why? I'm here to have a good time, not to have a long time. One of them was already cut. I would never do this S in my 4-player ranked games, by the way. But this hand is like kind of, I don't know, it's making me feel a certain type of way. Maybe 4 concealed triplets or something. You know, you never know. That's fun. I remember, I mean, the immigrant stuff I think is like really funny because as we immigrated, like you don't know anything. So my mom and I, like when we first immigrated, we saw like a child on the playground and they were eating like string cheese. And it looks so yummy and it looks so fun to do because, you know, they're peeling the 3 concealed. I'll chase. They were peeling the cheese and then they were eating it and it just looks like so good and so fun. And then my mom and I got it at the supermarket. And then because there's not a lot of cheese in Chinese cuisine, like we had it and we were like, this is the gross. This is horrid. This is a Lovecraftian nightmare. What have we gotten ourselves into? And don't even. It's like an acquired taste. If you don't have cheese ever, of course your first experience with cheese is gonna be awful. It's an acquired taste. You know, genuinely. And so I would grow to enjoy cheese, but that first taste was rough. And then as you know. That was around the time that my mom was still giving me haircuts. Very loving thing for her to do. But, you know, she didn't necessarily, let's just say, you know, she didn't go to school for giving haircuts or anything like that. So just happy to be, I guess, alive at the end of the day. I guess, you know, beggars can't be choosers. So I guess, you know, I'm okay with how things shook out. But yeah, I guess it's too scary to go to a barbershop. And you kind of want to save money, right? Because every single freaking penny counts when you're in a situation like that. We can keep the 7, I guess, right? This is gonna be our pair. We're still 1 away from Tenpai. If we draw into like a 6 of circles, it's better than this 2-4 shape. So, oh no, that's actually bad. That's actually bad. Actually, we have all the 6s, so let's not bet the family farm on a tile like that. There's just a lot of funny misunderstandings that can happen. You know, I'll never forget. Shout out to Oh, okay. If you have any children watching this, I know I sometimes joke about this, but you legitimately need to turn the video off, okay? If you have any children watching this, I'm about to talk about the holiday season. You have been warned, okay? I'm about to talk about the holiday season. If you have any children watching this, turn off the freaking video. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, I remember being in grade school and writing a Christmas list in school. And then my teacher, who I trusted, gave that list to my parents so that they could know and surprise me and pretend it was the big man upstairs. And I don't mean God. I mean Saint Nicholas, okay? And I, of course, this is at the heyday when Yu-Gi-Oh was really popular. I wrote down a Yu-Gi-Oh dual disc. Now, I don't know if you've ever been an immigrant in a new country in your 30s who doesn't speak the language that well. You don't know what a dual disc is, okay? Spoilers, you have no idea. You have no idea what a dual disc is, okay? And this wasn't, people didn't have smartphones back then, so you can't just Google it. Yeah, I don't even know if we had a family computer at that point. I'm gonna be real with you. It's like hard to search things up. And so my mom later would tell me that she went to the Toys R Us and just showed the list to an employee, and he was like, I know what you're talking about. Shout out to that nameless employee for honestly making my childhood. The dual disc was incredible. One of my favorite like toys, objects, things that I owned. Very, very cool and very, very legal. So thank you to the random Toys R Us employee. Honestly, you should be paid a lot more because you're making dreams come true. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm gonna call Riichi here. Are you kidding me? We're in a pretty dominant position. This is a zuzzy weight as far as things go. A lot of the 2s are gone. You know, you gotta slam the like and subscribe button. You gotta live a little. You gotta get a little frisky with it. And here's a little Suji trap, right? Will that actually matter? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it could. Other people could be smurfing like me in the bronze room. I guess it's not really smurfing. I literally can only go into the bronze and the silver room. I guess for competitive integrity, I should play 3-player in the silver room so I rank up faster so that I eventually can pick on somebody my own size, but also, is it illegal? I just like it because there's like no pressure here, and it's legit like a nice little cool down. It's like a shower after you run a marathon, you know? Spiritually in the gold room, that's when you're huffing and puffing. You're fighting for every single grasp of air, feeling the lactic acid build up in all your muscles. This is the long shower afterwards. Taking a bite of an apple at the end of the finish line. You know how sometimes, because I used to run cross country, because that doesn't require hand-eye coordination. That doesn't require anything, you know? Or, I mean, you do have to move your legs and stuff. Don't let me deal into the right word, please. But it would be weird because at the end of races, they would have like cups of water and like apples and like weird snacks and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know about you, but I don't want to eat an apple immediately after a race. Oh my God, we literally got under the freaking sea on the last possible round, or under the river, or under the sea. Let's freaking go. This ended up being are you joking? It's a 3-player haneman, so it's not as spicy as a 4-player haneman, but I'll absolutely accept it. I'll absolutely accept it. Let's freaking go. All right, I had a great time today. We're on our having fun arc. I mean, winning is nice, don't get me wrong, but most importantly, we are on our having fun arc. Call me the author of Game of Thrones, the way we George RR on a new trajectory, okay? That's gonna do it for today's video. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider leaving a like and a comment. It helps out the channel sincerely a great deal. Thank you so much for all the loving comments and the likes. Genuinely, it helps push the video out to more people because of our robot overlords. Consider subscribing. I got new videos every day. I also stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3 p.m. PST. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and our VODs channel in case you can't ever make it live. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, all right? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.